stuff. Okay, ready? I'm going to blow on it, right? No, make a wish. One. Okay, I wish that we have the best summer ever. Is that a good wish? Right, ready? Set. Ew. What do you think's back here? I bet there's some bugs back here. You see a bucket? Let's see what's in the bucket.
Sorry, I had the thing on.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now William DeJesus. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one.
Back in guaranteed rate field, top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, number 42. On the ground to short, DeJesus. Tosses to first and 1 away in the top of the third. Man at second with 1 away. And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 3-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 down. M.J. Melendez steps in for the Royals. Tying run at the plate. On the ground left side, 6. The underhand flip. There's 1. Over to first, safe. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Now he breaks his bat. Long run. Got it. Nice grab. 2 away. And this one ends with a So 2 down. William DeJesus digs in now. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Singer, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Two outs. This to third. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman. Grounder might be 2. Marte tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here on the south side, there's the shortstop at the plate. William DeJesus. Singer back to work. Strike 1. DeJesus, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that one is inside ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
To third. To first. And Guerrero is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Luis Robert now. Tries to get back and see. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And that. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Bounce to the left side. Witt gets it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the right-hander deals. Runner takes off.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Robert now at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Benintendi to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. And the White William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Here comes Marte around third. Now a relay to the plate. He scores. It's now 11-3.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Hernandez is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game. And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here. Two outs, nobody on. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So digging in, MJ Melendez. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Oh, great stop. From his backside, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Ready to go, bottom four. And the batter now, William DeJesus. Waka back to work. And there's a ball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
There's a strike. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. On the ground. Wow, nice play. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that.
So one out with two aboard. And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Second and third, one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and that'll load the bases. And now it's Luis Robert. At the belt and fires. Squares and gets it down the left side. Zips it to first. Now two away as they get a run across. Benintendi up here. DeJesus, the runner at third. Guerrero at second with two gone. Popped up. And Benintendi is out. And that ends the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. Popped up right side. Settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. One out, runner at second. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. DeJesus tosses to first. He's out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Perez for the base is full, 2 gone. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. And that'll do it. The Royals come in here and finish off a 3-game. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox.
William De Jesus.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground out to short. De Jesus. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, William De Jesus.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowd's here.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job, Cole. This is Bryson's stop. 1 down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. De Jesus. Throws to first. Play is made, 2 out. And next to hit for the Sox, William De Jesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's a laser base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time. Runner on the go. That gets down for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there. And he
off-balance throw in time. Third. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Trey Turner now. And he deals. Out to short. Tosses across to first, and they get Turner for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Out to short, De Jesus. Throws to first in time. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, William De Jesus. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. He's got it. 2 down. Close one here today. Man at second with one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at second. That misses the zone. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Well struck left field. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers.
Runner on the go. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire this. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Real Muto makes the catch, and that'll do it. JT Real Muto steps in. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time for first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His 17th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch.
And now it's Alec Bohm. The pitch. Out to short. Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that.
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball. Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track.
So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Wheeler in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. The pitch. On the ground to third. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set to. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 gone now. And now here is Harper. Left-hand batter waits. To first, might be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5, all tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's going to be William DeJesus. Wheeler back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. That one 95 to finish him off.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here's the shortstop at the plate. William DeJesus, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hoffman over to first, and he's back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one hit to right. Castellanos under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And your final score here. Two outs, base is empty. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. High in the air, out to right. Larner sizes this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out. One away, runners at first and third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. 2 on, 1 out. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fired to second. Back to first, not in time. And up next for Chicago, William De Jesus. Golden opportunity right here. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season, and now they're out in front. It's 4-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. On the ground to the left, De Jesus slings to first. That is the inning. Twins strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Josh Winder.
Now
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Correa over to first. One away here in the 5th. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. That's back there. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not.
And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Let it rip right here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win.
So 2 down. William
Batting
DeJesus
third,
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
William DeJesus.
He swings and fouls. One off. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 outs. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach. And a pitch. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to...
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, not close.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Liner, base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we...
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Lewis throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the... 1 gone, runner at first. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Santana, 2. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Royce Lewis. Righty delivers. Tapped softly on the ground. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And your final 11-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. So 2 away. With nobody on. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. That's towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And here comes Carlos Correa. Kicks and fires. On the ground to first, could be 2. Slings to second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 out, base is empty. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one pushed foul. The White Sox down by a pair here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's 2 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Edouard Julien. And a 1-2. On the ground to short, De Jesus. On to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, William De Jesus. And that one almost got him.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
That one ripped left field. Walner going back, and that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20. On the year, and they cut it into the lead. It's 4-2. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another. William De Jesus, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. 14-4 is how it ends. And up next for Chicago, William De Jesus.
William. DeJesus.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Inning over. Man in scoring position with 2 away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one smoked out to left. And that is that. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped right center field, and it one-hops the wall. Robert on his way around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Correa is there. Corrals it. And that is that. Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one almost hit him. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 12-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. Rolled to short, could be 2. Correa to second, but safe at first. It's a field. Choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now checks over to first, back safely. DeJesus, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go, and that one in the air center field. Buxton under it. He's there. He's got it, and that'll do it. 14-2 at the end. Yandy Diaz now. And the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. One down. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Upstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base.
Two outs, runner at first. William De Jesus will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Got one out to right. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ben Wortvet. Out to short. De Jesus. Zips it across. Out number 3. So no run. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The shortstop, William De Jesus.
And that's in there at the knees. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. Relay throw home. In there safely. And it's now a 2-run game. One out, runner at second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground. Sends it across to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Runner breaks for third. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So 2 down. William De Jesus getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed in every.
Runner takes off. This one in the air. Diaz moves under it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. On the money. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play. And
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit. Base is empty, 1 away. And next to him for the Sox, William DeJesus. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting fifth.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Gets under and pops it up. Caballero under this one. He makes the grab. And that is the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Bounced up the middle. DeJesus. The throw to first. Now 2 out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get
back here on the south side. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, William DeJesus. That's to third. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. DeJesus rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Jose Siri. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. DeJesus. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Siri makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. To the right side, Guerrero. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the White Sox 2. Back at guaranteed rate field, there's the shortstop at the plate, William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. Caballero. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Right-handed reliever. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Slides for the stop. Over to Lau. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. That one lifted to left. Palacios right there to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. They thought about tagging, but heads back to third. First and third, 2 away. Now here is Andrew Benintendi. And the 0-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever.
Man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And down on strikes. 1 out. Man at second with 1 away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. This one popped up. Diaz moves under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. 2 outs. Chopper right side. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning. And to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Back to play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Man at first with one gone. Digging in, William DeJesus. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And he deals. He gets there with the slide. Fires to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here goes the runner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air, center field. Siri in position. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Pulls into third safely as a run scores.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. At the belt and fires. To short, could be 2. DeJesus. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here on the south side, and now the shortstop, William DeJesus. Alexander back to work. Out towards left center. DeLuca moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. That one misses, and that's ball 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely.
So up next, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa is there. Hauls it in to end the inning. White Sox strand. And here is Jose Miranda. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So first and second with one gone, William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one hammered Buxton. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more in.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. The shortstop takes the ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely...
He's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it. 10-1, the final score for Chris. Now batting Max Kepler. Runner at first with no outs here. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. DeJesus tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the...
Base is empty with 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A laser to left. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's now 30 consecutive games with a hit for him.
And what a cool way to step into the 30s with a boom. He's pretty much a can't miss at bat right now. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Edouard Julien. Out to short, DeJesus. And there's 2 away. So digging in, William DeJesus. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that one off the inside edge, you walked him.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Got him swinging. So up next, Dominic Fletcher. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Max Kepler at the plate. On the ground to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol. Base is empty, 1 away. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one high in the air to left center. Walner pulls it in on the run. So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dive, and he's got it. To first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then
1 down. So up next for Chicago, William De Jesus. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slice the other way and foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a slow roller. Lewis zips it to first, and there are 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. Bounced out to short. De Jesus slings it across, and the inning is over. Nothing. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Here's Carlos Correa. Buxton on second. Miranda at first with no outs. Ground ball left side, could be 2. De Jesus over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away. And
so 2 down. Here's Is the shortstop at the play. William DeJesus. In the air, right side. Larnach makes the catch, inning over. Back to the top of the lineup, Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Tapped on the ground softly to short. DeJesus gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Hard hit, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boo. 30 is about as far as most.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out. Here's Jose Ramirez. The pitch. On the ground, right side. On to first, and Ramirez is set down. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Out to short. What a stop. Throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Out to short, DeJesus. Throws to first in time. So 1 out, nobody on. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. The shortstop takes a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down.
And your final score here. And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that is the inning. One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. 2-2 now. Puts it away for the out. The tag gets him, and it's a double. Base is empty, one away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox.
William DeJesus.
Swung on, belted. Ciani raging back towards the wall. And out of here. His 26th of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously
One out, base is empty. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one the other way. Balls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's
all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Pelsley, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
Two outs, nobody on. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one is absolutely belted. Ciani going back, up against the wall, and brings it in. End of a half inning. One down. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. First pitch, and he just misses. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little.
Here's Nolan Arenado. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
He flips it to second in time, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually...
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Just missed. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-2, and he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to the left, DeJesus throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Ciani sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And your final score, 5. So digging in, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like
base hit into the outfield. The throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in the play. 2 on, 1 out. And next to hit for the Sox, Jose Ramirez. Into center. Ciani settles under this one. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Now batting Michael Ciani. Man at second. On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Back here in St. Louis, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is William DeJesus. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
And Guerrero is set down, and there's 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 outs. Runner on the go. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their. And up next for St. Louis, Michael Ciani. Out to short, DeJesus. Throws to first in time. Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball out to center field. Settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. William DeJesus now at the plate. Foul ball there.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Donovan snags it, and that'll do it. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chop back up the middle. Loves it on the dive. And no throw. He's into first easily. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down.
Runner on the go. And that one ripped into right. Low. Makes the play. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hit on the ground might be two. To second, there's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. And now it's Jose Siri. And now the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. DeJesus. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So up next, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 1-2 now. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And a pitch. Up the middle. To first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs with a man at third.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Morel. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the shortstop at the plate. William DeJesus. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone! His 29th of the season. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them.
And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. That one the other way. They take the force out, and that is that. So they. And your final 4. Next up,
Batting
it's the
third,
first-year shortstop, William De Jesus.
DeJesus.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the fourth, and here is William De Jesus. Littell back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down.
He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And the righty deals. Swung on, popped up left side. Caballero has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Runner at first with two away. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Left field, way back there. And that one is out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. The pitch. On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. From his backside, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, William De Jesus. He's already homered in this game. This to third. Over to Diaz, and that is that. 2 outs, runner at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. 2 outs. Up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Final score of 8-6 in this one. William De Jesus digs in down.
The shortstop, William De Jesus.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
1 out, base is empty. William De Jesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Well, the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power.
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's a guy who does it all. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now it's Jose Siri. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. William DeJesus getting ready to hit.
William DeJesus.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. And forget it. An absolute smash to left. And they add to their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn.
2 on with 1 out. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best. Ripped on a line. Base hit. Around 3rd. Throw is high and over his head.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Grounded to 3rd, could be 2. Morel to 2nd, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Siri going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Freeman going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Outside low, 1-0. DeJesus playing up the middle at short, only 18 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Freeman makes the play, and that is the man at first. And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Oh, that deflects off his glove. Goes to second for one. Go to first, but he beat it. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue. Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff, too.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the...
Gets it to first, and Guerrero is set down. Top of inning number 7. Here's Lane Thomas. The wind and the pitch. Slowly on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Puts it in the air out